Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is going to be an overall general energy reading for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Keep in mind, Gemini, I trust that when these messages find you, they find you at the right time. All of my readings are timeless. Gemini, I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. And I hope you do something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you can and you should. Gemini, I love you. You know that? You don't even gotta love me back. You really don't. But I love you. And I want you to know that. Gemini. I love saying Gemini. I don't know why. All right, Gemini, let's get into it. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. I already said it, but I'll say it again. I'm gonna split High Priestess Reverse. We're gonna get your spread, and then we're gonna get your overall energy, and we're gonna see what's been going on in your life. Queen of Wands, Four of Wands Reverse, Two of Cups. Maybe having the relationship could be on some shaky grounds right now, feeling a little unstable maybe. Nine of Wands, Ace of Cups Reverse. Desiring some more passion in your life, desiring something new. Ace of Pentacles in the center of your reading, something new. The Sun on the bottom, Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, and the Moon. Wow. A lot of truth being illuminated, bringing you into a very peaceful within yourself state of being, right? Like you're not really worried about, I feel like you're worried about you right now. I feel like you're focused on you, Gemini. I feel like even if they're, let me get more cards out. Overall energy, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups on the bottom, Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Two of Pentacles, the Devil reverse, Magician. Okay, so Gemini, it looks like there's been some type of connection in your life that you have been wanting to or needing to, feeling as though you need to move away from or just move on from, you know? I feel that this is something that you were heavily invested in with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. This is something that you honestly probably invested all of your energy into, right? If it is a relationship, like emotionally, I feel that you invested a hefty amount of yourself and your energy into it. If this is like a creative project, a job, I feel like it's a place that you've been at for years, right? Trying to always, I don't know, planting the seeds, waiting for them to grow, waiting for the abundance, the I don't know, like the better days to come, right? But I feel you're just getting fed up with waiting on the better days to come, Gemini. In regards to this Two of Cups, in regards to this relationship that you have with whatever it may be, person, place, thing, right? You're ready to move on and move away, and just you're ready for new. To start your reading off, we have the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Hangman reverse. So I feel as though you're, I don't know, you're kind of in this energy where it's like you know exactly what you want and deserve. You're getting kind of fed up with the waiting around, and you don't plan on, I don't know, I feel like you're not really like, oh well, maybe it'll happen tomorrow, maybe they'll change tomorrow, maybe my boss will give me that raise tomorrow. Like, I feel like you're ready to take things into your own hands with this Hangman reverse. And I feel as though, because we have the Nine of Wands right here and the Ace of Pentacles next, it's like you feel that you've already did your time. You know, you've given all of you could into this relationship. You see this woman, she has all of these stitches on her shirt. It's like she's looking around like, is this all that there is? Is this all that, all of my hard work, is this what it has added up to, right? This, and there's a bit of disappointment in her face, but there's also just this acceptance of like, well, it is what it is, right? With the Nine of Wands, it's like you want to keep going, you want to keep fighting. You're looking at everything that you have invested into this energy, this person, place, thing, but there is some form of some sort of like just acceptance, because we have the same with your overall energy in the Seven of Pentacles. It's like this person, this woman, she's sitting on top of the tree that she planted a long time ago, right? She's been nurturing it, taking care of it, making sure it gets the proper sunlight, water, etc. And if she feels as I feel as though she's kind of melancholy because she's the only one there to enjoy the fruits of her labor. She's the only one there to see how much work she's really put in. So if we're talking about a relationship, it's like you may feel as though you're in some sort of dynamic with this Two of Cups, right? The thing that you're wanting to move away from, it could be because you're not feeling appreciated, seen, understood, acknowledged for the effort and sacrifices that you've had to make in order to make this connection be what it was, right? With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it tells me that this is in the Two of Pentacles. This has been a connection that is, it's been on shaky ground for a minute, for a little bit, right? This Two of Cups has been, this Two of Cups has been kind of testing the karmic wheel the longer it stays in your life, meaning it's something that you feel that you need to release, or something you feel like a new chapter needs to begin in regards to this Two of Cups, right? I feel as though you're getting tired, you're growing tired of this juggling act, right? Trying to be everything for this situation, right? I feel you're getting tired of carrying most of the weight, most of the responsibility, most of the expectation, like living up to the expectation of what this dynamic relationship is, whether it's a job, person, place, thing. You're just getting tired of doing most of the work by yourself, right? And so you're trying to regain some sort of stability and balance in your life, because you know what you deserve. You know how hard you know how dedicated you are to the people, places, and things that you love, Gemini. And I feel because you know how dedicated you are, you know how willing you are to go for those you love, or this person, job, whatever, because you know that how far you're willing to go, you also know yourself, you know your worth, right? And so it's like, if this energy, if your effort is not going to be reciprocated, then it's like you're going to release yourself. You're going to start taking matters into your own hands. With this Magician and the Devil reverse, you're going to start breaking free of this thing that is now starting to make you feel as though there will be no more forward progression. This thing that is bringing disappointment into your life, right? Because there's no reason for you to feel disappointed. You deserve something new, abundant, something that is going to come with the promise of longevity, right? So here you are again, but starting from scratch, nursing this plant, this flower, this tree, this seed, right? With this Ace of Pentacles in the center of your reading. Here you are again, but now you're restarting, and you're doing it from a place with little to no expectation from anyone else, right? Now you're doing this for you. I feel like in the past, this Seven of Pentacles, this feeling, this melancholy, this disappointment that you were experiencing was because maybe you were planting these seeds before with this Two of Cups energy, right? So there was this energetic contract where you each had to hold up your end of the bargain. But at one point down the road, this Two of Cups energy stopped holding up their end of the bargain, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Eight of Wands. Yeah. So it's like either this person bailed out too soon, which kind of disrupted the karmic wheel and turned the wheel of fortune upside down, or you just got fed up with your energy not being reciprocated and you chose to, or you're thinking about moving on, moving away, moving forward to people, places, and things that are in more resonance with you. But with this Magician and the Devil, it's like there's no more waiting. The time is now. It is time to use everything you have, everything you've learned from this experience, right? It's time to use all of that, all the knowledge, all the wisdom gained throughout the experience of being in this energetic contract. And it's time to use all of that to release yourself, because that is going to be your reason, right? That's going to be your justification for moving on, for releasing yourself, for breaking free from the chains that are, I mean, lately just holding you back, right? Making you doubt your intuition with death. I mean, yeah, death reverse and the high priestess reverse. Like, you holding on to this, or this holding on to you, is only making your vision more cloudy. The path that you're meant to be on, the path that, you know, your soul desires to be on, the people that your soul desires to be around, right? You holding on to this energy, or them holding on to you with the death in reverse, not allowing this transformation, this change to happen, this shift from one reality to another, is making it harder for you to see the end goal, whatever that may be for you. So because of that, you taking matters into your own hand with the Magician and the Devil in reverse, freeing yourself, releasing yourself, brings you to the center of your reading with the Ace of Pentacles. This is just a restart, right? With the Seven of Pentacles being your overall energy, it's like you now are getting an opportunity to restart with all of the knowledge that you gained from your past experiences, right? So now you can seek a new job, seek a new partner, seek new friends, seek new people, places, and things that are going to align with you energetically and keep their end of the bargain, keep their end of the contract, right? And because of that, and because you have the knowledge you have now, the experience and the wisdom you have now, taking that into this fresh chapter, and this is in the center of your reading, so I feel a lot of you Geminis out there are starting to experience, or will soon be experiencing, or have just experienced this kind of fresh, this like weight lifted off of your shoulders, off of your chest, right? This freshness, this newness, this kind of like vitality, life force energy, right? Back into your life, this passion that I spoke of earlier that you've been seeking or needing or wanting. It's like that's being restored to you, because in this Nine of Wands, you kind of were just looking around and you were just feeling disappointed, and you were like, there's no reason for me to be disappointed, right? There's no reason I got to feel like shit because other people don't know how to keep their word, right? Match their actions with their words. So now with this Ace of Pentacles, it's like you can go in so many different directions, right? And each direction, because you have the knowledge, wisdom, and experience from the past with you now, you're going to make decisions that facilitate longevity, right? They facilitate like things, experiences, and opportunities that are going to be worth your while and that are going to last for a while, right? And in your spread with the Hangman reverse, it's like, I feel like you may be struggling with, at times, I feel you may be struggling with kind of blaming yourself for the things not working out in the past, right? Especially with the Seven of Pentacles being your overall energy. It's like, I feel as though because you given so much of yourself, because you gave so much of yourself to these people, places, and things, and then was kind of returned, what they returned back to you was not what they promised or not what you expected. I feel to some degree you ended up blaming yourself for their wrongdoings. Maybe it's just being disappointed that these people, places, and things could not come with you into this new chapter. You know, maybe the release of them, this Two of Cups energy. Yeah. Maybe the release of them with this Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands, like maybe that is what has you feeling a bit uneasy, or maybe just a bit like disappointed, like not disappointed, but like maybe just frustrated and kind of like taking more of the blame than you need to at all, because at the end of the day, it's like we can't control other people's actions, right? So we can't be mad at ourselves for choices that they decided to make. We all have free will. If they chose not to come with you in this next chapter, I mean, they knew what they had to do in order to get in alignment and be on the same page as you, Gemini, right? They knew what you wanted. It's not like you kept your mouth shut. It's not like you didn't vocalize it. It's not like you didn't tell them what you want. It's not like there wasn't this energetic contract, right? You each had a part to play, a role to play in this energetic contract. If you fulfill your side, I mean, the only way the contract can be complete or not acknowledged, but like fulfilled, I guess, or attended to or whatever, like the only way that can happen is if they also do their part, right? And fulfill their side of the bargain, the role, whatever. And they were just coming up short for you, Gemini, and that's what leaves you in this disappointed Nine of Wands, like what the fuck am I doing here, right? Type of energy. And so now you're like, fuck it, I'll just restart from scratch, restart by myself. All I need is me at the end of the day, because I know I have the wisdom, knowledge, and experience to take me wherever I need to go. It's not that you want to be alone doing this on this journey, but past disappointment with the Two of Cups, it just left you heading in a brand new direction, right? And as it should, because your Wheel of Fortune does not need to be in reverse, right? If people, places, and things are going to make your life feel more difficult or more of a burden by them just existing in it, then it's like, yeah, get rid of them, move on, move forward. But don't blame yourself. Don't hold yourself accountable for their actions. Only hold yourself accountable for your actions. If you feel you did all you could, which it looks like you do, right? In the Seven of Pentacles being your overall energies, it looks like you tried your best. You tried you tried to make this work with whoever it may be or whatever it may be, job, experience, whatever. You tried your best. At the end of the day, that's all you can do. That's all any of us can do, is just try our best. I'm gonna clarify with another deck. Page of Swords, okay. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're cutting out the bullshit, right? You're seeing things for what they are. The Page of Swords is a bit of a, I saw the Two of Swords on the bottom. A bit of a, they're very aware of their environment, right? They're very observant. They're very, Eight of Wands again. Okay, what the fuck? Gemini. You have many brand new opportunities, like opportunities that are going to be worth your time coming. I just want to say that real quick. But all right. So the Page of Swords, like I was saying before, is they're very aware of their environment. They're very observant. They're very almost like kind of like a know-it-all, but not in necessarily a bad way. It's just they like to be well informed about what it is they're surrounding themselves with, or what it is they're like, I don't know, whatever environment they're in, they want to figure out, they want to make sure they know where they're at, what they're doing, why they're doing it. You know, they like to be well informed. Then the Queen of Swords is what we also saw, and that's just somebody that's like, it's kind of like a no bullshit, no games type of energy, right? It's like the Queen of Swords knows what she wants. She knows what she thinks is moral, just, and right. And like, if you veer off of that path, the Queen of Swords is going to deal with you. So those are two very aware energies that I just felt in this. So I feel in this Seven of Pentacles, it's more than you just resting on your laurels and kind of being disappointed about that people, places, and things didn't live up to your standards, right? I feel this is more just you seeing the bigger picture, you literally giving your all to the bigger picture, which is bigger than yourself, right? This isn't just for you to have and to eat. This was for everybody. But because these other person wasn't fulfilling their end of the contract, now it's like, that's what has you in this disappointed kind of melancholy state of being, it's not that they didn't just live up to your standards. It's that you gave so much of your being into trying to create this reality for yourself, for you and these other energies, right? It's Two of Cups, right? And it's like, so it's more than just disappointment. It's like really being let down, really having high hopes for somebody to be a part of this, but they just disappointed you at the end of the day. But clarifying the Nine of Wands, we have the World. So like I was saying, it's like you're looking around, you're seeing that you've tried all you could, right? You did everything you could to kind of make this work. You even like got some battle scars along the way trying to make this shit happen. And with the World card clarifying it, it just tells me like that was you. This was like sealing the deal, like, okay, I did all I could. I'm not wasting any more time here, right? I'm moving on, I'm moving forward, I'm getting on with my life. I'm going to find people, places, and things that are going to appreciate the delicacy of, or the ways in which I invested my time and energy and, you know, self into the Seven of Pentacles, right? Your delicate nature towards tending to the Seven of Pentacles. People that will appreciate that. And so that's you just like closing the cycle, moving on, saying, fuck it, like, life keeps going. So I can't be, you know, I'm not gonna shed tears over shit that I can't control, right? Because what you can control is you and your energy, and how, and you know, who you allow into that energy. So now with the Ace of Pentacles in the center of your reading being clarified by the Four of Pentacles, could be dealing with the Earth sign. This tells me that you're protecting your new beginning. This new beginning, you're not just letting anybody in, right? They got to go through security in order to even like be able to sit down next to you, right? You're being very, very analytical, kind of like not judgy, but like you're definitely taking a good look at someone's character before you seriously consider them into being a part of this brand new, abundant, fulfilling beginning for you, Gemini. The Four of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is like, this right here, this plant right here is your baby, right? This Ace of Pentacles, this new start, this new beginning that you chose to take for yourself. This is your baby now. This is what you're doing now. This is what you're involved in. This is your goal. This is what you're trying to achieve. So you're going to be very protective of it. And that's very understandable because people in the past have let you down when you took care of this at like your baby too, but other people, you didn't have this Four of Pentacles in the past also protecting your baby, right? This extra layer of protection, this extra like, really, this is just experience, right? This Four of Pentacles is only here because of you being let down, disappointed by this people, places, and things in the past with this Two of Cups. You being let down by these people is what kind of built up this wall of like, okay, well, this is for me and only me until someone proves to me that they deserve to be a part of it. Because this Ace of Pentacles is not just any Ace of Pentacles, right? This is going to be very, very life-changing. It can be very life-changing for you if you allow it to be, if you nurture it and protect it, which it looks like you are going to be doing to the best of your ability. I like this reading, Gemini. And to end your spread, we have the Hangman reverse clarified by the Queen of Swords. So this is you. Honestly, I feel it's you wanting the best outcome possible, right? Wanting to see this Ace of Pentacles go as far as it possibly can. Maybe even overthinking at times, right? Trying to get it so, put yourself in such a position to where it's like you will never have to ask or want for anything, not ask, but you'll never have to want for anything or like again. And I feel that's what that could have you in this very like kind of like cutthroat energy about your dreams, about your baby, about your, right? This could have you in that type of energy, but also this could just be like we were saying earlier, how you were kind of maybe blaming yourself for other people's wrongdoings to you, in your past, like kind of maybe not necessarily blaming yourself, but maybe not distributing the blame or the fault, I should say, distributing the fault of the falling outs in your past, not distributing those correctly, maybe putting more of the blame on yourself or maybe more of the fault on yourself than others. But with this Queen of Swords, it's like, it tells me you're really, really trying to figure out why, because I think you're still disappointed to some degree, right? Look at this Four of Pentacles, right? This person's not very happy. So I feel like you're trying to like figure out what exactly went wrong, like why did it go that way? What was, I feel like you're just very, very in your mind, maybe even overthinking at times, because you're pissed off that these old people, places, and things that you once had so much love for are not with you on this journey with your new Ace of Pentacles, right? So you're trying to like get to the bottom of why they're not here with you right now, right? Maybe feeling disappointed. So on the bottom of the deck, we had the Eight of Wands and the Devil reversed. So again, speaking to that, moving on, moving away, moving fast at that, right? Like this Nine of Wands, when you're like closing this cycle, Nine of Wands in the world, this is you seeing what the problem was, what the stressor was, what the thing holding you back was, trying to, prevent you from tapping into your full potential. You seeing that and you just getting the fuck out of town, right? Clarified by, not clarified. After that, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords reversed. So it's like you made that choice, right? You were stuck between your heart and your mind, your past and your future. You chose your future, and your future looks really fucking abundant, Gemini, right? It looks like you're at peace with yourself, the world around you, finally feeling like, okay, even if nobody else appreciates the time, energy, and effort I spent into creating all of these pentacles, I do, and that's enough for me. And that's a beautiful energy to sit in, Gemini. And then to end right here, we have the Fool and the Seven of Pentacles. So now the Seven of Pentacles that you were once feeling a lot really melancholy about, now you're just like, fuck it, I don't even it doesn't matter who appreciates what I do, because I do what I do because I love it, right? And you're heavily guided by your faith. So if you're by spirit, right? So like you're just going where the wind takes you now, because of this past disappointment with this Seven of Pentacles. It's like, now if I'm ever in the seven of Pentacles again, I'm gonna be just trusting my faith, trusting you're not gonna be sitting on the tree waiting around all day. Now you're just gonna keep going, keep moving, because now you understand that what people are only going to appreciate the things that you do, and this is a very definitely an overgeneralized statement I'm about to say. People are only going to appreciate the things that you do if it benefits them, right? Like I said, very, very overgeneralized statement. I know that's not completely true, but that I feel this is the lesson that you kind of took out of that. Like I feel as though because you experienced this, you might see the world, right, in a sort of, or not the world, but you might see situations, people, really, when it comes to something that you've invested a lot of yourself in. I think you're now in the understanding of, it doesn't matter how much of yourself you invested in it, because they won't understand it, right? Only you were there creating these Seven Pentacles. Only you know how much of yourself, your time, energy, blood, sweat, tears you put into it. And because of the past disappointment, now it's like you're in this understanding of these people are only going to really care the way that I care about my Seven of Pentacles if it truly benefits them, right? In the long run. They're not going to just care about it because I care about it, right? I mean, if you find like the right people, they will, right? They'll just love it just because you love it, because they love you. But I think this is the kind of cynical takeaway that you've had to that you took with you from this experience, right? Because, and I only say that because to end your spread, we have the Hangman reverse and the Queen of Swords. So it's like, this is you trying to understand, like, why couldn't they be here with me now? Why are they not with me now? Like, and I feel like this is you kind of trying to take some type of lesson out of it with the Queen of Swords, right? So instead of beating yourself up or kind of putting all this blame on you, it's like, in order to not do that, you have to take some sort of lesson out of the experience, the situation, and to let it be that. And I feel like this was kind of the lesson that you took away from it. Like, yeah, nobody's gonna love the things that I love to the degree at which I love them, you know, unless there's something in it for them. Damn, Gemini, that's a good reading. All right. Advice from Spirit. Remember what I said earlier, Gemini? I love you. I don't care if you don't love me. I love you. Ground yourself, okay? What grounds you, Gemini? What grounds you? What keeps you grounded? What makes you feel at home within yourself? What makes you come back to earth when your head might be in this Queen of Swords? I feel like I said Queen of Pentacles earlier. In this Queen of Swords, and you're overthinking too much, you know? What brings you back to yourself, to the present, to the now? Advice from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful reading, and any and all messages that you channel through me, channel through me. Advice from Spirit. Recognize divine timing. Embrace meditation. Become more objective. Listen to your guardian angel. Create boundaries. You have support. Bottom of the deck. Focus on higher truths. Card number 14. Under that, step into the unknown. So with that full energy at the end, it's like, just take that leap of faith. Nobody needs to understand why you're doing it, what you're doing, right? Nobody needs to understand why you're making these Seven of Pentacles, why you're putting all your time, energy, and effort into these Seven of Pentacles. If it makes sense to you, just do it. If you're guided by Spirit, trust your faith, just do it, just go for it. Focus on higher truths, right? So focus on the things that matter to you, but overall, focus on the things that matter, right? Don't get caught up in the part of life that, you know, some people, they get so caught up in this idea of money and this materialistic 3D world, right? Focus on the higher truths. Focus on the things that are going to matter even after you ascend, move on, pass away, you know? Focus on the shit that matters, because at the end of the day, you're a freaking, what is it? I don't know why I'm brain fart. You're a freaking spiritual being having a human experience, right? So focus on the shit that's gonna matter when you're a spiritual being and you're not a human anymore. Focus on the things that'll set your soul free. We have recognized divine timing and listen to your guardian angel. So this is also just speaking back, like speaking to the, you know, when you feel like things have ran their course, like let the course be ran, right? Put your foot down. Say, I'm not dealing with this bullshit no more. I'm not putting up with this disrespect or this mistreatment, or, you know, I'm not putting up with this disappointment even anymore, right? Recognize divine timing and listen to your guardian angel. So if you're feeling called to do something, or be one way or be another way, or, you know, not do something, like, just trust that, and trust that everything is unfolding before you. Everything that is unfolding before you is unfolding for your highest good, right? For your divine path, the path that you're supposed to be on, especially with your guardian angel guiding you and taking you to where you need to go, right? Just trust. Don't try to control the narrative, right? It might be a little disappointing at times when it's like people in our life disappoint us and we feel we have to restart from scratch, or, you know, restart the journey on our own. But at the end of the day, you were rerouted for a reason. These things didn't work out for a reason, and it's because they weren't gonna take you to the places where you wanted to go, right? They could have been said this and that and third, fourth, fifth, sixth, but if they weren't gonna match their actions with their words, then what does it even matter, right? I don't know why I picked this up. Oh, I was gonna scoot it over. All right, then we got embrace meditation and create boundaries. So yeah, this speaks to that Four of Pentacles again. It's like embracing meditation is going to be something that grounds you, right? But also, it's just going to help you tap in with those higher truths. It's going to help you tap into, like, your essence, your being, when you don't know what to do next or where to go from here, or if you should close this cycle off with this person, people, places, things. Like when you're just lost, meditation really can help bring us to source, right? Meditation can bring us to source, and source will kind of like, I don't know, you'll have super deep ass meditation, you come out of that bitch like, oh shit, I just know now. I just know what to fucking do. Like I just have you just have an idea, and then you just kind of follow the breadcrumbs, right? You follow the breadcrumbs, and then before you know it, it's like, pew, you got your answer. It worked out. The thing that you were lost, you are now found on. You know what I'm saying? And then create boundaries. So yeah, don't let people just walk all over you. Like if people say they're going to do this, you need to hold them accountable for doing this, right? And if they don't do that, that is disrespecting your boundaries by like making you promises they can't keep. Just basically just saying bullshit to your face, to your ear, telling you something that they're going to do something or be something, or they are someone, and then they're not that person, or they don't do any of these things. Like we gotta put up strong boundaries. We gotta make it clear where our boundaries are, right? And make it clear of what happens if those boundaries are crossed, because we're all grown adults, so we should understand like respect, right? Decent human respect, like just respecting each other, right? And if someone says that this is not cool with them, like just understanding and respecting that. And I feel this is where a lot of your reading at the beginning, it stems from this disappointment, is like your boundaries were being crossed by these people, places, or things, right? And that had you wanting to move away or move towards a new direction, in a different direction. And so you did with this world. And then to the Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles, where you did put up some boundaries, which was really good. Really, really good on your part, because now you had this experience of this disappointment sitting in it. You're like, no, what the fuck? I did not deserve that. And so now it's like, because of that experience, you were like boundaried up. Not gonna let that happen to me, right? Fool me once, but fool me twice, right? Okay. And to end your reading, Gemini, become more objective and you have support, right? So just see things for what they are. Don't get caught up in what people tell you they are, right? Let their actions speak for them. Don't listen to their words, right? Let their actions speak for them. So that way you know, like, okay, this person says like, we'll just use a stupid example. Like this person says they can bench press 300 pounds, right? And they've been saying that for the last year, but no one's ever seen them bench press anything. Then you guys end up at the gym one day and you're like, oh, bench press that 300 pounds. And they can't even get it off the freaking bar, right? So like, don't just take things for what you hear them as or what people say they are as. Like, be more objective in the sense that like, if like take it from the source pretty much, right? Believe things that are from the source. If someone says, whatever, like I don't like pie, like how do you know I don't like pie? How do you know I don't like pie? Have you ever seen me eat a slice of pie? Like, be more objective in that sense. And those are dumb examples, but like, you know, just see things for what they are. See people, places, and things for what they are, because their actions will never lie to you, right? Their words will lie to you. And you have support. So whatever you're trying to do, whatever tough decision you have to face, just know that if you rely on your faith, you will be supported always, right? Just come back to source, do that meditation. You will always be supported, Gemini, in this world, as long as you ask for it, right? Whether it's from external people or just spirit itself. Like, spirit always has our backs, but we just gotta, like, you know, we gotta take care of ourselves and the people around us, and spirit will always be there, right? And we have to ask for the help, right? So you do have support, but don't forget that you need to ask for that support. On the split, Four of Wands, look, you're rebuilding in exactly the ways you wanted to, and exactly the ways you deserve to rebuild, right? On the split, Four of Wands, Ten of Cups. Your happy ever after is in the progress. It's in the process of being built, right? People, places, and things that are going to respect the fuck out of your Seven of Pentacles, Gemini. I wouldn't lie to you. I see the energy right here in front of my face. This is going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is for you, whatever you're working on, whatever you're protecting, your little baby, it's going, keep doing that. Keep protecting it. Don't let nobody walk all over it or you ever, Gemini, because you're a fucking force to be reckoned with, right? Move away from the people, places, and things that are just casting illusions on you, right? We don't need those people in our lives, Gemini. Gemini. This was your reading. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel's up right now. You got rid of the things you needed to get rid of, right? You focused on the higher truth, right? You set your boundaries, you listened to your angels, you trusted the way things were unfolding for you, Gemini. And if you haven't, then I suggest you do, because that is going to lead to a life of true abundance, prosperity, and happiness, Gemini. This was your reading. I love you. Bye.